Welcome back, ladies and germs. Today I'm going to be showing you part 1 of fire bending in my elemental bending series. And I'm sorry I couldn't get a video up yesterday. I had some family stuff going on. But without further ado, let's get started. So you can see my fire score right now is 0. If I were to just set that to 1, I get fire resistance, and I get these flame particles around me, which I think is kind of cool. And so yeah, I have 3 moves to show you. One is an attribute, and one is healing, one is an attribute for water and lava, and then one is a ranged attack. And then the next episode I will show you 2 or 3. I'm trying to make another kind of a blocking. I don't know. I think I'm gonna make another move if I can. But anyway, we're in survival, and if we jump into this water, you can see we start getting damaged, and we can die from this. So we should probably get out. And now, if I jump in the lava, I get healed 2 hearts. And that's it. I have to jump back in again to get healed more. And more. And you can heal ourselves all the way up. But so yeah. Now let's show you the ranged attack. If I come over here, and I throw this fire charge on the ground, I do get shot up in the air sometimes, and I can't quite figure out what that happens. I think that's a glitch, because it is not hitting the ground. It's actually hitting 2 blocks above the ground. But I get that fireball, and I can shoot it. See, sometimes it glitches. Fireballs are sometimes invisible, like unrendered. But that one worked. You basically get a ranged attack, and you can shoot these fireballs. And I guess it could be used to your advantage that it sometimes... See, that time it didn't shoot me up, but sometimes it does. So I'll just shoot that. Can I hit the target? Yes, I hit a block. So that's the ranged attack. And then finally, this lava bucket is the final attack, which isn't, well, it's a healing ability. And it does slow you down, but it also heals you 2 hearts, which is good. And it is glitchy in the snapshot. Falling sand doesn't render. But so basically what happens is I'll throw this lava bucket, and then falling sand is going to jump out of the air, and it's going to fall back down, and it's going to land right on you and set you on fire, and then disappear. And yeah, so you can't see the falling sand in the snapshot, but in previous snapshots you can. And for some reason you can see fire falling sand, but you can't see like any other block. But to the explanation. So I scored 0 so you don't see the particles. Okay, so let's start with the 2 attributes. Here we've got this command block, which is executing to every player with a score of fire of 1 or higher, and testing for a block of water, like on their lower half. And if that is correct, if you are standing in water, it executes, or it outputs a signal, which starts a comparator clock, which constantly activates this command block, which is going to affect every player with a fire score of 1 or higher. 20, which is the ID for wither, and then level 2, or for 2 seconds, with a level of 0, which is actually 1, and then true, which is ambient, there are no particles. So for lava, it's basically the same thing, just testing for a block of lava on your lower half, and if there is, it's just going to execute 1 output, and then it's going to affect you with healing for 1 second, level 0, which is level 1. So, ranged attack. We have, this is the super fast clock also, but this is testing for an item with an ID of Minecraft fire charge, and if there is one, it's going to output a signal, which is going to activate this line of command blocks, which is A, killing an item, summoning a fireball with a direction of 0.0, which is just nowhere, obviously. And then it's TPing the fireball to a player with a fire score of 1 or higher. And then teleporting the fireball 1.2 blocks above you. So if, let's just get a block. If this is your lower half, and this is teleporting right here, it's going to teleport here, and let's just say to about where that button is. That button, yeah. So anyway, last move, which is this healing ability, and I'm hoping they can get that fixed, that falling sand glitch. But anyway, it's testing for an item of lava bucket with an ID of lava bucket, and if there is one, it's gonna turn on a comparator clock, which is gonna activate this line of 3 command blocks, and A, gonna execute to every player with a score of fire of 1 or higher, and it's summoning falling sand with a tile ID of 11, which is lava, with a time of 1, which makes it stay, data of 0, and the drop item of 0, and then the motion is up 0.7, which is on the y-axis. And then after a few ticks, it's going to kill the item. Don't know why I have that. I'll just put that here. And then after a bunch of ticks, it's going to execute to every player with a score of fire of 1 or higher, and it's going to fill 3 by 3 area around them, except for down it's only going 1. And then with air, it's going to replace only lava. So yes, that is Firebending Part 1. I hope you guys learned something and hope you enjoyed. See you next time.